Hey, what's up? Back again. We had a question from a guy, and he was saying, he messaged us, he sent us an email, and he was like, how come every time I meet a girl that I like, I start to act needy and act desperate, and then eventually it kind of fizzles out the relationship? So what happens, we went through the email and we kind of figured out this is what happens with a lot of guys is once they meet a girl at the first time, they're very alpha, they're themselves. They're not too needy, they're not too desperate. They're living their own lives. They're happy with what they're doing. They're going to the gym, they're working on their projects, things that inspire them. But then when they meet a girl, sometimes they start putting her as the center and they get too clingy, they get too needy and too desperate, and then what happens is
their life revolves around them. Then you lose all your identity, you lose everything about yourself. You just start to worry about pleasing her and just being attached to her instead of doing what you need to be doing, which is working on yourself.
So the guys, they start losing like things that were making them alpha, that were attractive in the first place. They stop doing them. They start chasing the girl, asking her what she wants to do, where she's going, what she's up to, and they become clingy because one of the reasons that I think this guy, the guy that emailed us, one of the reasons I think he became clingy was because he thinks that it's hard to meet people, that this one girl that he met is gonna, he's never gonna find that connection ever again. So he goes, I need to hold on to this girl. We have a good connection. I need to, I can't let her out of my sight. And then he gets needy, and then what happens because of that, it ends up fizzling out because the girl doesn't, or no girl wants that, where a guy that just clings to them and is very needy. So you have to be aware of that. Don't let yourself become needy and desperate. And how you do that, you want to stay on your path, stay on your goals, continue to do things that motivate you, that inspire you, things that you like to do, your activities, and realize that you can meet people again. Like this, if you have a connection with someone, you can meet someone else they have a connection with too. So don't think this one person is the only person that you're ever going to have a connection with. You can meet people easily and have a connection with people the same way you had with this person that you became attached to and desperate and needy with. So that's the biggest thing. You start off as alpha, you attract the girl, then you kind of become needy, become desperate because you think it's too hard to meet other people, and you get off of your path, off of your purpose. So we want to keep you on your path, keep you on your purpose. We don't want you becoming needy and desperate. We want you to stay alpha. That's the whole point. We want you on your path, on your purpose, to have the best life that you can and the best dating life, so you don't get trapped in bad situations with people you don't want to be associated with or you don't want to have relationships with. You want to have healthy, happy relationships. And Mike will close it out if he has anything to add to the video.
Don't lose yourself in someone else's identity. You have your own identity. You created it. It's what attracted that girl in the first place. We want you to stay on that path. And it's not that it's a lonely path, but sometimes you veer off a little bit. We just want to keep you in check and realize, don't be needy, don't be clingy, do you. Just do you, have fun, and don't apologize for it.
That's it. That's it for this one, guys.
Yeah.
You make sure you subscribe to the channel.
And follow us on Instagram too. You'll find some good tips for us, and you get to see a bunch of our stuff we're doing.
Make a new Instagram.
Yeah, we're gonna make a new Instagram, so you'll have a link for it to follow.
All right. See ya.